Let's see how stuff is looking at around 12 weeks out. Not too bad, I would say. So, someone is not happy with all this commotion. Leave me alone, bro. Hey, what you searching for, bro? Meal one is done, and I just noticed that I recorded most of it in the wrong format if I want to post it to YouTube, but we'll see how that one goes. So, meal one is done. Here it is. I got my. I'll try to put the calories on. I usually don't count it because we just stay consistent on the plan here. We got the egg whites, we got the slice of bread here, we got the cream of rice, L-glutamine, and some sriracha because we love our spicy stuff. Okay, I'll try not to gross you out too much while I eat. And I'm also hungry because usually my breakfast doesn't take this long to prepare, I mean. So I just wanted to yap a little bit about Urs winning his Open Pro debut and why I think that's fucking amazing, and I'm super, super happy for him. At the end of the day, I think we're all bodybuilders, and I don't really believe in putting ourselves into little boxes. Maybe you're not big enough for open, and it's nice that we have the opportunity to compete in other categories like classic, which are slightly more achievable in a shorter period of time, let's say. But at the end of the day, we're bodybuilders. We're trying to grow in life and mostly in size as well. So I do believe in the saying that you don't pick your category actually picks you. So if you're growing and you outgrow your category, then man, God bless. That's what you signed up for. And I think that's amazing. And you should just go for it. And as you can see, if you go for it, sometimes you're rewarded for it. And sometimes you don't. That's fine. But at least you know that you've put in, you worked at it with your heart and you put in your best shot and you're doing the things that you love, which as a bodybuilder, I imagine is progressing and not restraining yourself to fit a category. So, congrats to Urs. That's really amazing. I think it sends a good message. I think Classic is still. I'm doing my pro qualifier in Classic for the simple reason that I think that's where I have my best shot at turning pro. And because I'm, like I said, I'm allowing the category to pick me and not the other way around. The feedback that I got from the judges is that I have a good shot of doing it in Classic Physique in the short term. So, like, hey, why not? I'm not big enough to do open just yet or to be competitive at it. So Classic it is. I also think Classic, because it focuses on other aspects of bodybuilding, like presentation, like posing, it does give you a nice, good, let's call it base, so that when you uh, go open, you're able to bring together with the size, you're able to bring a refined look, a refined posing, and a different look and way to conduct yourself on stage that a lot of which I think is missing in a lot of the open bodybuilding side of the equation. Physiques are looking more aesthetic than ever, but I still think there needs to be more emphasis on just presentation and how you conduct yourself on stage. You see people like Samson; he's an awesome poser. I think we need to see more of that. To be honest, one of my favorite, or probably my favorite bodybuilders in open right now, it's Nick, and I know Nick is not the best poser at all. It's just freaky, and I love. But I just, as a fan, I love it. I don't think like it would be a detriment though if he presented himself and posed a little bit better. I don't want to say class because that sounds weird, but you know what I mean, right? I think that would be of benefit to the sport. Anyways, I'm gonna eat. I'm fucking starving, and I'll see you later. Time to get our steps in before Meal number two. Are we ready, boy? Halopa? Yeah? Let's go. I must say, sissy squats are sport specific exercise for Dutchies, okay? I know you're not excited. Time to pick you up. Time to pick the baby up. Yeah. And there he goes. Little piggy man enjoying his last days of sunlight in this cold ass country. I suffered so much less prep to make weight that I got conditioned to think that prep needs to fucking suck ass. Even though I'm still like 12 weeks away, so it feels really nice. Still have the energy to walk Charlie, to go for big walks, to enjoy the sun, and to just feel blessed in general instead of just feeling like I'm carrying this cross all the time. A lot of learning this last year and a lot of growing, both spiritually and mentally, and just learning how to do things the proper way, the consistent way. Back home from our walk and back home for meal two. So this is why people say that having Frenchies is just preparing you to have kids, because little man cannot reach to his little booty like most dogs do. We need to keep him clean because he likes going on the couch and he likes sleeping with us sometimes. So we have to clean his little booty hole. And he doesn't mind it because he's a weird little freak. Yeah, you freaky man. You little freaky freak. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. You want a treat? You want a little treat? You want a little treat? Have it. Have two treats. Have it? Yeah. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen for meal two. Meal two is mostly prepared already. I did some barbecue yesterday, so I have some chicken here. No salt on the chicken, just normal seasoning. And I have my rice. For some reason, it feels better to eat from a bowl if I don't have to eat from a Tupperware. So I'm gonna do that. I do have a client in about an hour and some minutes, so I actually don't feel like cooking my veggies. So I'm just gonna use one of these, around 130 grams of veggies once it's drained out, carrots and peas. Okay, fine. Have a little carrot. It's good for you. Gentle. Meal two is out of the microwave. Only thing missing now is I got this fancy Spanish olive oil because it just tastes better. It's actually easier to measure out without overshooting it. So I need about 5 grams of olive oil. So perfect. We're gonna do 8 cranks of salt on my breakfast and in every meal basically. I'm gonna do six here. I'll explain to you why. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 salt because ketchup is life. And if you're watching this from anywhere other than the Netherlands or Germany, maybe, or Belgium, you're kind of like, "What the fuck, Marco? That's curry sauce. That's not ketchup." Yeah, this is basically a weird thing that I only found here, from being from Portugal. But it's basically a mix between ketchup and curry sauce. But most importantly is that it's zero sugar added. So it has around 40 calories per 100 grams and 7 calories per 15, and about 0.24 grams of salt per 15 grams. So I'm going to put around 30 here, which is half a gram of salt, which I equate to about 2 cranks of my salt grinder. So yeah, that's what we've been doing, and consistency is what matters the most. So 6 cranks of salt in this one, and about 30 grams of my little curry sauce. Perfect. This looks not amazing, I know, but I swear it tastes better than it looks. Said every bodybuilder ever, right? But yeah, not every meal needs to be a fucking culinary experience. It needs to meet your goals, fit your schedule, and be tasty enough. That ticks all of those boxes. So once again, I don't count my calories because we just stick to the plan, but I'll try to put them on screen if possible. So, not a lot of time to yap with this meal. I have a client in about an hour. Meal two is going to go in with some cutesy little pink edition Red Bull because that's the one my girlfriend left me with. I'll see you back here once I'm done with my client for my pre-workout meal. Okay, pink or not, this is actually fun. So if you can try it, try it. It tastes fucking good. I think it's red there or something like that. Lekker. Okay, so we had just gotten home, but I had to follow the Amazon driver. Hey boy, daddy's home again. Okay, package delivered. So just got home from training my client. I also got the feedback from my coach, and that's actually something that I'm really excited to talk about. In the meantime, I'm gonna do my meal three, which is actually my favorite meal of the day, my pre-workout meal. Sticky toffee pudding from Trained by GP, and some chocolate peanut butter whey isolate from Prozis. And that's gonna go together with some bananas and some almond butter, and I'll yap a little bit more once this is done. Decided to yap a little bit while I do my cream of rice because this is actually something really important to me, okay? Cream of rice consistency. I got 120 grams of Trained by GP cream of rice. Look you in the eyes. Rule number one here, always mix your cream of rice before you put your whey in it, especially if it's whey isolate, because whey tends to absorb a lot of the water that you put in it, so it's going to make for a little thin consistency of cream of rice. And I don't want soup. I want cream of rice. I want my cream of rice thick, as it should be. Most things are better that way. What I like to do here is take my 120 grams of cream of rice, some boiling water, and a spoon. It kind of depends on the brand of cream of rice that you're using, but usually around 3 to 4 times the amount that you put here of boiling water. That's important as well. So I've got my boiling water here before it gets cold. 120 grams, that would be around 360 to 400 grams. So that's what I'm going to add here. Always add a little bit less than what you think. It's always better to add water. You can't take off water. Around 350. And then you just mix it all up until it hopefully gets nice and thick. Also, if you're going to eat your cream of rice with your. I am struggling with this shit. Okay, look me in the eyes. If you're gonna eat your cream of rice solo, as in with no whey added on it, you can probably add a little bit more water. If you're gonna add your whey isolate on top of it, because it, like I said, it absorbs water and makes it for a thinner consistency, probably just err on the side of a little bit thicker cream of rice than what you would want. Because it will thin out once you put the whey isolate on it. And this is something that I'm very passionate about, okay? I don't like my cream of rice soupy. I think this is thick and cement-y enough. On top of this now, yeah, we're gonna add our whey isolate. Chocolate peanut butter. I fucking live for this flavor, by the way. I love peanut butter, I love chocolate, and this is one of the reasons why this is like my favorite meal of the day. So 50 grams of whey isolate go in, and now you mix it up, and you'll see that the consistency is gonna kind of go from oh fuck, like that's looking way too thick, Marco. That is never gonna thin out. I have a mouthful of dirt and sand. Trust the process, okay? Don't be too aggressive with it, okay? Or else you're just gonna spill powder all over your counter. And now you can mix it a little bit more vigorously. And see, it's way thinner. So imagine if I would have put 400 grams of water here instead of 350, I would get soupy cream of rice, and my day would be ruined. Cream of rice is done and not soupy. Time to yap a little bit. I just got the feedback from my coach. I'm super excited to eat this. Trying to contain myself a little bit so I don't gross you out. I'm even more excited about that because I'm currently 102 kilos, about 12 weeks out. We've been dropping a kilo a week very predictably, which is awesome. It's been amazing to see for myself as well because I have not been suffering too much so far at all this prep, especially in comparison to the last one, which was pretty brutal. Starting point of the prep was 107 kilos. We started around 17 weeks out. We're just coasting it. Conditioning wise, we do seem to be a little bit ahead of schedule, which again, awesome. It does pose a bit of a conundrum, and it kind of ties into the whole horse situation and what I talked about during meal one. Because my cutoff for classic physique is I'm I'm 1 millimeter between, so I'm 175.3 usually when I'm depleted, and that means if I'm a freaking hair above that, I can be 91.6, which is open B, which is I always competed in that class, so I'm assuming that's going to be the class I'm going to compete in. But if I'm not, then I'll be doing A, which means that I can only weigh about 89, 88 kilos. I mean, my current conditioning means dropping almost 14 kilos, which is not going to be ideal. What I'm trying to say here, and the conversation we had was, I just want to present my best package. I want to present my best look, whether that happens at 102 kilos or 95 or 97 or 92. I'm going to compete in the category that allows me to show the best version of myself because that's why I do this. Hopefully that is classic because I do think my chances of turning pro in classic in the near future are much greater than in open. But at the end of the day, like you have to question yourself why you do what you do, and like I'm not gonna put myself in a position of losing a bunch of muscle just to fit into this box that someone created for me. You create your own box. That's actually something that I talked with my client this morning. So yeah, I'm actually stoked about it. I'm not sad about it at all. It means like we had a really productive last prep and rebound, which put us in the position that we are right now. So we're still pushing for the cap, assuming hopefully that the cap is going to be 91.6. That's around 11 kilos to lose from where I am right now, counting with some water manipulation there towards the end, obviously. I'm decently lean for the stage of prep that we are now, so we don't imagine there's 10 kilos of fat to lose here. Actually, very exciting news, and got me in a really good mood for this workout. And we'll see how things go. Doors are open. If I need to get some shiny trunks, I'll get some shiny, colorful trunks, and I'll do heavyweights, I guess. Anyways, this whole journey of bodybuilding should be about becoming a better, bigger overall version of yourself. You want growth always. Personal growth, physical growth, spiritual growth. You try to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Don't limit yourself. And with that in mind, we're gonna have this. I'm gonna train some boobs, and I'll see you later. So I did get a delivery, as I told you. It's nothing special, and I just recorded this, but no, not my mic wasn't working. So that's what did I get? I got a weight stack extender. Okay, no copyright. It's not a gym pin, but it does the same thing. And sponsor me, and I'll maybe shout you guys out. This is the trick, and I paid for a pin extender. I got a stopper as well, and stuck inside of the wrapper was a booty band. So triple wins. Actually, really happy with the purchase. Let's hope it fits on all the machines. I got a 10 millimeter uh, extender because most of the machines that I do need it for in the gym are 10 millimeter. So we'll see how that goes. The other item that I got was some workout wrist straps from CoFit. They're not for grips, okay? But they do exactly the same shit. And they kind of really go nice with this head. So that's like bonus. I'm not gonna rock the brand unless I have the sponsor, but I am gonna rock the gains that Progressive Overload is gonna give me. And I'm gonna stop playing with this shit. The camera because it looks weird. So that's it. My tummy is still a little bit full. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some drums in the meantime. I'm trying to do like 10, 20 minutes every day or every other day. Annoy the crap out of my neighbors. I started picking it up around 2 months ago and I really enjoy it. Guitar is kind of boring for me. I always wanted to play drums, but my mom didn't let me. So now I am my own boss of my own house, so I can get a drum kit. And my girlfriend actually supports me because she's a sweetheart. I'm gonna try to learn how to play Sad But True by Metallica because that's what I'm doing right now. And I'll meet you at the gym. Okay? God bless. You want some good bike cuddles? Yeah, I'm just gonna train chest as well. Time to hit some boobs. Hey, baby. Hello. All good? Let's stop the gym pin. See if we got a PR here. Okay. We got 180 for 6. Only 6 to 10 here for our top set. So 180 on the bar. I'm gonna use the stoppers here just so I don't waste all of my might. But first, kind of lose a finger here. Actually feels good on my shoulder. There we go. Okay, lightweight. Fuck yeah. That was 7. Realizing it for you that this microphone is shit. Or the gym is just way too loud at this time of the day. I'm not here for fucking influence. We're here to do some titties. So 20% of the weight off for the drum set. No, it's really lightweight, so let's fucking do this. Easy. Still PRs. 12 weeks out.
You're just gonna stay until my hip thrust?
That's what I was gonna say, yeah. If someone's gonna put his dick in your face, it's gonna be me.
Hey.
See how light this feels? Now we're working. Way better. Side move, check. Just a quick pump check. Pump is already gone because this workout took way too long. Getting angrier by the minute. Really need to go home and eat. Was a good day today though. PRs in almost everything. So we are not just prepping, but we are thriving here. Home, post-workout meal. Good Lord, I am hungry. We just got home from the gym, and this is gonna be a quick one because my phone is almost dying, and I'm fucking going hypo here. It's basically the same thing as a pre-workout meal, just without the fats. So blueberry muffin, cream of rice, by no other reason other than we have like 3 different flavors, and we need to get through them. And I'm not going to use the chocolate peanut butter with blueberry because that is weird. So I'm gonna do just regular as vanilla and some strawberries. I'll be back here for meal 5, aka dinner, and let my phone charge for a little bit. And once again, I'm left battling with the tiny scoops from Prozis. For the second time this video, I'm gonna reiterate that if you wanna have bodybuilders as affiliates, you need bigger scoops, Prozis. Please, please, please. I'm going hypo here, and this is not helping, just my 2 cents. Still love you, just slightly annoying, like any relationship. Okay, just before my phone dies, just wanna attest the thickness of the cream. And it is indeed thick. But look how fucking cute this is. So bougie, so blue. Post-workout meal, 120 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of whey, 60 grams of strawberries. We are so behind on our meal timing, but I just showered. I'm gonna go on with meal number 5. Steak and potatoes meal. Got my potatoes here. I put them in the air fryer while I was showering. My steak is done from yesterday, so I'm just gonna reheat it in the air fryer. With the steak and potatoes goes some veggies, a pepper here, red one because the green ones make my tummy not so happy, a mushroom, and some spinach. We are gonna have to skedaddle this day. We're gonna have this meal, and basically my last meal, which is my quark, is gonna be like dessert, and I'm gonna head off to bed because tomorrow is a new day, and we got work to do. Meal number 5, last old food meal. So got 300 grams of potatoes here. Veggies are tucked underneath the steak there, and about 200 grams of steak. So I'm gonna dig into this, guys, because I'm hungry. This day is finally coming to an end, and as you can see, my face really tired in a good way. It was a good day. So this is my last meal. About 400 grams of quark, some strawberries, some dates, and not this one, some almond butter. Together with that, I'm gonna add some omegas. I'm gonna add my magnesium, my melatonin, and I'm gonna hit the ducks. And yeah, this is the first video for the channel. I don't really know how to sign off. I'll try to stay consistent, try to keep you up with how prep is going as we get close to the show. Things will get a little bit more exciting. For now, we are just cruising into the show, and things are looking actually pretty good. I'm gonna go off work a little bit next week and just chill. Maybe some cool content, but stick around to see. And God bless you. Train hard and go home.